College Talks Part 3. We're still talking about Artcenter College of Design.
And today I am joined by my tiny coworker, baby Freya, who is available for adoption if you live anywhere near Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
If you hear a tiny baby purse in the background, that is why. We've talked about how Artcenter is an expensive private college. What does that mean? What do you get out of it? So there are a few things. The main thing is that there's a really small student-to-teacher ratio. On the site, it is marked at 8:1. I found that in some classes, it was a lot more than that because there are students who sit in on classes that they're not taking, either because they're taking a term off and trying to improve on their skills, or they're friends with the teacher and they're allowed to sit in on other classes, which does cut down on the amount of individual critique time. But honestly, like the one term that I took off, I fully took advantage of that and it was amazing. But, generally you'll get to know your professor will know you by name, and a fair amount of professors, it depends on the major, are still working in the industry. And if they have a job that you're interested in, they can be used to get connections. You can ask, if you can be their TA, you can speak to them, you can ask them about the field that they're working in. There's a lot of individual critique and question time. A lot of the classes are 5 hours, so every studio class pretty much is going to be 5 hours long. The first half of the class is usually some sort of lesson, working class time, and then you end up presenting your work. Some classes, depending, are pretty much all presenting your work. So there's a huge amount of critique that goes into each class, and even if there's 10 people in the class, you still get a huge amount of individual feedback from your teacher on your work. No one is just going to be glancing at your stuff and then giving you a couple comments. It's very, very in-depth and detailed. So you get a really good sense from someone who is usually working into the industry on how you can improve on your work. Because the school is small, you also have a lot of opportunity to be given special treatment if you ask for it. So Artcenter is not going to try and push special treatment on you, but it's very much like squeaky wheel gets the grease. You can put proposals for things, you can ask for stuff that would be kind of inconvenient, but because you're paying so much money and because it's a small school, you can kind of get away with it. When I went through Artcenter, there were some classes that I really didn't want to take, so I came up with a proposal for different classes. I got a couple teachers I really liked on board for them, and the school approved it, and I was able to sub out that credit for a custom class. This is specifically because a class that did that was not available at the time. If there had been, I would have been pushed to just take that class instead. But you can sub things if there are classes that you are interested in that are basically could be subbed out because they're at a similar level. What I did was I wanted to write and illustrate short stories. So with one of the writing professors, I wrote stories with her, and then I illustrated them with one of my illustration professors as my transdisciplinary science credit, which is different from the other ones that they had available. Remember, you are a client and Artcenter is the company. You are there for them to help you. If you have any other questions, let me know. Or you can sign up for a free portfolio review and portfolio prep consultation at maincreativeart.com. Like and follow for more.